This couple had been married less than 3 days. When the husband cheated, the blow was devastating for Sarah. Fortunately, her family didn't blame her too much. They only asked her to divorce the man right away. There was nothing worth holding on to in such a man. But the next day Chayu was arrested for beating up his brother-in-law. Without forgiveness he might face prison. Their mother feared this would ruin her son's future. So she went to the in-laws hoping they would forgive Chayu. After all, it was their son who was at fault first. She asked them to drop the charges immediately. But the in-laws defended their son and refused to admit any fault. Instead they demanded Sarah sign the divorce papers. Only then would they let Chayu go. When Sarah learned this, she refused outright. If she divorced so easily, it would be too cheap for her husband. Otherwise, should Chayu really go to jail? If you don't divorce, they won't settle. She blamed her brothers for fighting. Her clueless words drove her brother mad. After all, both brothers had fought to defend her. But Sarah refused to become a divorced woman. She had finally become the wife of a wealthy man. She didn't want to give it up. Her mother respected her decision, but told her she must get her brother released, so she would handle it herself. The next day Sarah met her husband to discuss the case, but Taiji, like his mother, demanded a divorce. He claimed he hadn't crossed any line at the hotel, wasn't hitting him at first sight too much. Hearing his lies in such a situation, Sarah felt shaken. How could she keep living with such a man? Even if she loved money, she couldn't keep a life with him. But if he wanted divorce, he had to pay her 10 billion won. As soon as the money came, she would sign. Hearing this demand, Taiji laughed in anger. Where did she get the courage to ask for 10 billion? Soon word of this reached Sarah's mother. She rushed into the room furious, and scolded her daughter. No matter how poor you are, you can't use your brother's case to ask for money. At this critical time you should focus on saving him. A family like that should be left behind as soon as possible. Walking away early would be the wise choice. But since her daughter insisted on demanding 10 billion, the mother knew her son would face prison. So she knelt before her in-laws begging for mercy. When Sarah heard, she rushed over. She tried to pull her mother away but was refused. At that moment Sarah finally agreed to divorce. She couldn't bear to see her mother humiliated in front of her mother-in-law. If it meant saving her brother, she would ask for nothing. Saying this, she took her mother away from that place of trouble.